Now then we have set up output steps. So we have set up 3 output steps. We want to output city, we want to output call, and we want to output company. Here we can click on the run, and we will be able to run the flows. And right now that the same name, the sources do exist, so it is giving us error. We can actually go ahead and correct that those. So now you can run a single flow, or you can run all the flows all together with the this one. So these are various options available. Other than that, there are a few operations which we have not explored were also available. If you click on this one, you have this pivot and pivot data. So if you have a pivot data, let's quickly add something, and let's see if we can the pivot and pivot stuff if we can do. So let's see if we can do it. I have a pivot sheet. Let me try to find out and add it here. So let me try out the pivot data which I have quickly bought out on the location, and let's click on the data, and let's see this pivot data. Can we do something here on this one? And we got, and let me add a step here, and let's say pivot. Okay, let's see what happens. Now first of all, okay, pivoted fields. So we'll say score 1, score 2, or let's undo this, Control Z. Let's remove it. Remove the step. We will say, first of all, let's say clean step, and let's look at the data first of all. So this is our data. Now let's go ahead and add, say, pivot step. Okay, so I selected all of them, and in the one step I have dragged it here so that it get done in the proper manner. And let's see this, if we can see here. Let's see if we can reduce a little bit of size here. We are not more interested here, and you can see this is there. Now I can go ahead and call this as score, and I can call, okay, this is already score, is already existing. Okay, score is already there. This is score. Let's call it name 1, or this is basically, yeah, fine, name 1. Okay, fine. So we have name 1, we have name, and then we have score. So we are able to unpivot the data. Similarly, if there are similar kind of data, we will be also able to perform union operations. So let's look at what other operations we have. So union, join we already tried out. Union operations are there. Let's click on the script. So in this script operation, it's saying go help setting performance manager analytic extension and configure the connections. So right now this is like Python script, and anything which you want to execute, we can have it. So right now we don't have a Python script, so let's delete it, and let's come back here, and then we have predictions. Let's click here. We need to have connect to Einstein discovery. If you wanted to have prediction, right now we are not exploring that. So let's delete this also. Let's see. Okay, so union is the only operation which is left out. So but let's do quickly create couple of sheets of data and then do it. Or what we can do is, let's jump to our Excel sheet. We have this Excel sheet out here. Pivot. Let's create 2 new sheets, and let's create some data, and let's call this sheet as name, and let's call it a score. Let's quickly create a formula A1, A2, and let's, okay, and let's create some score 80, 78, 90, 78, 98, and let's say 70. Okay, we created, and let's call it as data 1, and let's add one more, and let's call it data 2. Let's copy the data from there to here. And instead of A1, let's call it B, and let me go ahead and let's call it 89, let's call it 76, let's call it 75, let's call it 93, let's call it 89 again, and let's call it 67. Okay, now we got the 2 data. Let me save it at a place. So I saved it with the name union, and let's quickly jump back to Tableau Prep, and let's again, we're going to click here. It's going to add one more flow. Let's add the Excel data. Let's add the union data. Let's see how does it reflects the data. Okay, so it's showing data 1 and data 2 here. So I added data 1 here and I add data 2 also here. Let me see. So I created a new flow, and let's me click and I say union here. And when I say union, can I drag and put it here? Okay, union, and let's say add a clean step and see how does it look like. Let's look at the data. Okay, so entire stuff has been combined. This was the union step where we created and dragged up two of them and combined, and then in the clean step we can see the data together. If we need, we can now, there is a reference which is coming in data 1, data 2, name and score. So if you want to keep that as a reference, that's a very good thing which has happened here, is that Tableau is adding a reference from where it is coming, and that's very good, because sometime when we do the union, we would like to carry the reference of these things, because we might have to create a combined key in that case to keep on identifying these things. So very good thing which Tableau has provided in the union, keeping from where this source is coming. So this is really good stuff. You try it out, and at the end I think we can go ahead and save this. So let's save this, and I'll call it flow 2, and let me close this flow. And this was my flow 1. Let me save it again. It's asking for a name. Let me overwrite this as flow 3. So now we have created Tableau flows. We have done that, and if I, let's say, want to go ahead and open flow 2, so it's going to open that flow. So I have that flow available with me right now. I can see from where it is coming. I can continue. Let me click here, and I can continue having more stuff down there. So Tableau Prep is your answer for data cleaning, data preparation. So understand one thing, very important thing in data analytics, to have data cleansing done. Proper data in proper format is very important, especially on data analytics tool, where it can minimize the effort which you are doing. You can actually analyze the data in a bad format. Tableau is so powerful that you can do it, but having the data in proper format is going to reduce the time to delivery of complex visualization. So always try to do a data preparation beforehand. Put the data in the clean and the better format to Tableau so that you can do it quickly. Okay, so that's the mantra out here. So continue watching this series, and we will keep on adding more and more videos in this series. So you have to watch each and every class with very carefully, because we are going to content lot of content out here in our future videos. So thanks for watching this video, and learn whatever we have told you, because more stuff is coming in the next class. Thank you.